travel the world with all these people, and the company pays for it, and it is such a blessing in our life to be able to do that. And so I thank you all for being a part of our life and for this great event. These people, everybody in here is because of you, is your responsibility, and hopefully all of your dreams come true too. The last person I want to thank is Rob. No, I'm just kidding, Jeff. I'm so sorry.
You're not.
Okay, seriously, I just have to tell you how much, or why I love you so much, Jeff Levitan, and not Rob. I love Jeff because you're so genuine and authentic. You're so real. You're so tough, but kind. You have really great morals. You have integrity. We always laugh together, but then we can cry together too. I love that you have the ambition to change the world, and that you really think you can, and I believe you can. And I love that you always try to do everything the best of your ability. I love that and so anything that you do, I never complain about it, I never say anything about it, because I know that you want to do the best at whatever you're doing. And I just love that. And I know we're both not perfect, and I love you, and I think that we're perfect for each other, and I really believe that. And sometimes I'm not perfect, but I try to be. And that's all I can do. And I love you, and I know you know that. One more thing I love about Jeff is every night when the kids go to bed, we do Brazilian butt lift together. And that takes a man to do that, right? So last night you saw us with our 4 kids here, and it's a struggle to have 4 kids here at a big event like this, but we just wanted our family to be here. These are big events, they happen once a year, and we try to get the whole family here. And you saw me running around. It's crazy. Sometimes you guys see me running around in the office with all the kids, and I'm always in sweats and trying to get them all together. I think Albert Sparza last night I asked him if he can help me to get all the kids' stuff downstairs, and we had to get 2 guys to help. Just for the night, so the kids can come to the event, we had to get 2 guys to help us load all of the stuff that we needed to get back in the car. Well, that's an effort that it takes, and I don't think that I could have done it if I wasn't prepared to be a mom like that. And I don't know if you guys all know, but before I met Jeff, I had 3 jobs, and then I was working in WFG part-time. And I'd get up early in the morning, work out, go run appointments, then I'd go to my other job, then come back and run more appointments, and I would run field training appointments till 1 o'clock in the morning. And it wasn't easy, and I know all the things that it takes to do well in this business. I went through Elite Circle in Southern California with Jamie Villalobos, and Jeff told me to tell you that I won the sword, which I did. I'm not just telling you that, but I won the sword. And so I know what it takes to be a good leader in this business. I know all the adversity that you can go through. I know what the rules are of attending a big event. I know pretty much everything about this business. And I know that how Jeff needs to be and how he needs to act and how much work he needs to put in this business for him to make it run successfully, for him to give a good example of what a leader should be. And so when he comes home or he has long days, I know what it was like when I was in the business, so I'm not going to complain about it. And I don't know about you or your spouses, or partners, but if you guys were here to attend a big event and you or Elite Circle or in a big meeting or even a small meeting of BPM in your office, and you learned about our business, then you would know what to expect when it came down to the business, and maybe you would understand a little bit more and not complain. Because really, if you're here to work towards your family's dreams and goals, so why would you complain about your partner trying to reach your family's dreams and goals? Does that make sense? So I just wanted to say that. I believe that because I know this business and I've known it before Jeff and I got together, that is why I'm such a good partner for him. If I didn't know anything about this business, I'd probably complain about the 10 trips that he went on this year alone, 10 weekends, from Wednesday till Wednesday till Saturday, 10 times in November, December, and part of January that he was gone, that he wasn't home because he had to attend wealth bowls like this. I probably would have complained about it if I didn't know the business. Does that make sense? I believe that he does make a huge impact on all the teams that when he speaks in front of these, and I know that makes a difference in their lives. So how am I supposed to complain about him going on trips and changing people's lives? So today, since I want to give you a little bit of a few pointers about how Jeff and I believe what we do to make our relationship so good and what might work for you and your spouse. So the first thing is we set goals, or we have our roles. We have our roles of what we do. Jeff's role is to lead this whole organization, and to basically, for our family, his role is to bring in the dough. My role is to bake the dough. No. So my role is just to keep the kids, take care of the kids, keep the household, cook, and everything in the household is my responsibility, and any of the financial stuff basically is his, okay? He doesn't come home, when he comes home, I don't expect him to clean the house. That's not his role, you know? Like some people, and I don't expect him to take care of the kids. He comes home, he's tired, he needs to clear his brain. He's had a trillion people pulling at him, and I really don't expect him to be like, clean the house, take care of the kids, do all these things that are my roles. Now, I know it's hard, but sometimes, I know all you partners love me right now. But it's true. This is what works for us. Now, you can take it or leave it. You don't have to, but this is what works for us. And if you want to be a CEO, maybe you should take it. But on the other hand, business partners, if you don't want to go home and clean the house and cook, then maybe you need to get in the office and work, right? You guys, you need to get in the office and not fart around going to office, seeing how everybody's doing and learning about the gossip in the office, right? I was in the office before, and I know people do that. They come into the office, oh, how you doing? How was last night? You know, and they sit in there for like an hour talking about where they got their nails done or who had cut their hair. It doesn't matter. You guys need to be either making phone calls, setting appointments, doing hiring interviews, fast starts, or calling your associates by day and on the field making or writing business by night. And if you're not, you should be home with your family, right? Yes. If you do that on both sides, nobody complains, right? Right. So if you leave home, when you leave home, the reason I know that Jeff at work, his working is because he has lists when he leaves. He has lists of exactly what he wants to do. So when he's at work, I know he's going to accomplish his list. He checks them off and writes scribbles and like checks it off. And if you have lists, then you get to work and you start on your list. But if you don't have a list, then you're going to go into the office aimlessly and start talking to people and asking them how their nails got done that way. You know, yes, it's true, I promise you. So that's why I know every second that he's not at home, he's working. And right when he's done with his last check off of his list, he comes home. And I'm fine with that. I never complain because I know him and I know that's what he does. Maybe you should do that. Maybe you'd get to CEO. Second thing, communication. Good or bad, you have to talk about it. Jeff and I, if we have a bad conversation, we fix it immediately. Or Jeff fixes it immediately. He's, you know, men are from Mars, women are from, men are from Mars and women are from Venus. The man fixes everything, the woman just wants to talk about it, he fixes it. I bring it up, he fixes. So, but we talk about everything. Every night when the kids go to bed is our time to talk and do Brazilian butt lift, but talk first. But we talk about it and we fix it. And the reason that and really the reason that his schedule, he's gone most of the time, okay? But every single week or so, I'll say, let me look at your schedule so I can see when you're gonna be home. So I know clearly up front when he's gonna be home and when he's not gonna be home, when he has appointments set or when he's blocked out his schedule with his markers because he has highlighters to block out when it's business, when it's time to do business, and when it's time for family, and when it's time that he's gonna travel. It's all marked off, so he only makes appointments in those times that he does business. Does that make sense? And then he doesn't make appointments in the times that is family time. Does that make sense? Wouldn't that help your business a lot if you knew up front, look, my husband's gonna be working at this time, or a partner will be working at this time, and this time they'll be home with me so I can make plans for our family. Well, that's what he does. He doesn't even need to talk to me about it. It's on a schedule. It's our communication. It works for us. Maybe it'll make your marriage or your partnership better if you did that. Wouldn't it?